Thailand, then and now. What has changed in the past 30 years? We're going to get into it here. Some people say that Thailand never changes. I don't believe that. But anyone who has been here for more than 5 minutes knows that that's BS. The skyline has been changing for a long time. The rules have changed, and the cost of just about everything, well, that's changed for sure. 30 years ago, Thailand was a different beast altogether. There was no BTS. There was no MRT, no digital nomads. And the only thing that really went viral was food poisoning from some dodgy somtam stall. Today, it's all high-speed trains, grab apps, Bolt, and working girls who charge more than some people's Bangkok rent. Maybe they even do that on an app or online. I am Scott. I am an American in Bangkok, in case you don't know. I've been an American who's been living here for the past 30 years. If you like this video, you like the live streams I do, please click thumbs up, smash the like button, and if you have yet to subscribe, please do so. Hit the notification bell, and then you will be notified, supposedly, by YouTube, of my upcoming videos and live streams. Also, if you would like to contact me, you can send me a message. You can send me a Dear Scott letter. You can get a consultation if you need a little help with something. All you have to do is email me at anamericaninbangkok@gmail.com. Okay, so let's take a little walk down memory lane, or should I say Sukhumvit Road, back when it was lined with vendors and noodle stands instead of cannabis dispensaries. Now you walk down there, all you see is cannabis dispensaries. I'm going to break down what life in Thailand was and what it is like now. And you know, I was there back then. I lived here 30 years ago, and I saw what it was like 31 years ago. So we're going to take a look at it. Now, Thailand has changed a lot, and some of it's for the better, some of it maybe not, but it's all very real. This is the way it goes. And so let's just see what it's all about. First, the rent and the housing. Back in the 90s, you could score a decent apartment. I had an apartment for 2,500 baht a month. I mean, it wasn't a great apartment, but it was okay. 2,500 baht a month. But you could get an apartment for anywhere from about 2,500 to 5,000 baht a month. And it was decent. It wasn't luxury, but it was livable. It was decent. Landlords didn't always ask for much. Sometimes they just wanted the first month's rent. That was it. Today, the same location may be 15 to 25,000 baht, depending. Down on Sukhumvit, you want to be near the BTS. Maybe even more, depending on what kind of amenities that it has. Aircon, pool, gym, etc. And now sometimes they want to see your bank statements. They want everything. They want contracts. They want deposits. Sometimes you're going to have to pay first month, last month, and a deposit, maybe even 2 months deposit. So things have changed. Although I will say that the rent is still not real expensive here, but it has gone up, and it can be quite a bit more expensive depending on where you are. All right, dating and nightlife. Working girls, listen, I don't know this. A friend told me working girls used to go for about 500 baht. You could get 2 girls for like 1,000 baht. Now, if you're lucky, you don't get. You may get laughed at if you don't offer up 3,000 or 4,000 baht. The nightlife was grittier. Things were open later. I mean, Jesus, Therme was open until 6 o'clock in the morning. Now it seems like everything is packaged for, I don't know, TikTok, whatever, what have you. You just need a beer and a smile, and it really depends. But, you know, clubs were and are very smoky. Music was loud, and nobody back in the day was filming. Nowadays, people are filming all over the place. You got people with cameras everywhere. for content. And that might even be the girl you're with. Transportation. Now, like I said, back in the day, no BTS, no MRT, just traffic. I remember getting out of taxis and saying, I don't want to take a taxi because the taxi is so slow. I'll just walk and I can get there faster. You could take a tuk-tuk, maybe a motorcycle taxi, but buses, they were very cheap and slow. They're a little bit better now. You weren't really going anywhere in a hurry. Now you can kind of get there faster, and easier. Air-conditioned trains, you got the Grab apps, Bolt apps, InDriver. There's a lot of high-speed options or better options, easy options. You don't have to have a car. And you're not really paying for the ride. You're paying so that you don't have to sweat. Let me tell you something. If I want to get somewhere and I don't want to sweat, I just call a Grab. They come pick me up. I jump in. If the air's not on real cool, I tell them, can you please turn the air down a little bit? They cool you down. Boom. By the time you get there, dry as a bone. All right, number 4, visas and immigration. It used to be you could do border runs every few months, and no one really cared. Immigration didn't care. You could hop over to Cambodia. I'll tell you what, I did it a couple times a long time ago. You just cross the border. You'd stamp out of Thailand. You go into Cambodia. They'd stamp you in. You turn right back around. They'd stamp you out of Cambodia. They'd stamp you back into Thailand. Boom, just like that. Take you an hour, and you're back in Thailand. You got a new visa. Or new, everything is copacetic. So that was good. But now you got to have your paperwork, everything tight. You got to have it all set up properly. You're not allowed to do that anymore. Well, they say that. For the most part, you cannot. And some people even have to have health insurance just to be able to come in here. So Thailand has kind of grown up, and so did immigration. They've cracked down. The days of the freeloading on tourist visas are just about dead. All right. Next, we have expats then versus now. Back then, expats were mostly retirees, oil guys, or hardcore travelers, people who'd lived, people who had seen some things, and now there's a lot of content creators trying to survive on their super chats and instant noodles. A lot more people are online. Think about it. Back then, well, I'll get into it in a little bit, but back then, the Wi-Fi, 4G, 5G, they weren't existent. So now everyone is online, and everybody has to use Google Maps, or you can use Google Maps if you need it. Back then, they didn't have that. Listen, when I came over here, I didn't have any guides. There were no guides. There were no people telling me how to get around, where I should go, what's the best hotel, I had some books. I had one book, really, Let's Go Thailand. I had one other one for partying and, the top 25 party places, whatever. And in that book, you used to hope that the hotels were still current. But that was it. You didn't have information everywhere, okay? Thais used to be curious. You were a novelty. Now you are just part of the background noise. The Thais now have seen it all, the good, the bad, the ugly, the wasted foreigner on the sidewalk. They're much more aware, and they're much more skeptical. They're not necessarily impressed by where you're from, but if you are respectful, then you'll have no problems. If you're not, you're going to be viewed as just another Farang clown. And don't expect special treatment just because, hey, I'm in Thailand. It doesn't work that way. All right, now the daily cost. A plate of fried rice with egg back in the day, 15 to 20 baht. That's it. Now it's 50 to 60 baht. All right, maybe you can get it for 40 to 50 sometimes. But gasoline was 10 baht a liter. Now it's 35 to 40. Internet was dial-up. I had an apartment. I had a phone, and then I had a dial-up just for my internet. So now you get fiber. My fiber, what is it, one terabyte or something like that? I get it for 747 baht a month. No landlines. Don't have any landlines. It's all SIM cards. Or I don't even have a SIM card in my phone. Okay? I get unlimited data, 5G. It's dirt cheap. It's like $12. $12 a month. So, I would say now the internet, okay, I don't have a problem with that. It's really cheap. But it's much faster and much better than 20, 30 years ago. Okay, back in the day, it was much harder to find Western food. Stuff like McDonald's, whatever it could have been, KFC, IKEA, Starbucks. Wherever you were going, if it was foreign, it was tougher to find. But now, all these places are everywhere. These and more. I mean, they're everywhere. There's more chains. There's much less charm. And sometimes when I want to go out, what I do is I say, where can I go out that's not in the mall? A stand-alone restaurant. And sometimes it's a little hard to find those, or you have to take a little bit of a journey. You can find them, but, back in the day, you used to be able to get a little tiny, you go to a little cowman guy stand, and you'd get something for 20, 25 baht, little tiny rickety chairs, tin cups, you get free, you get ice and free water, and it costs you 20, 30 baht for your cowman guy. Here's the thing. Of course, Thailand has changed. In 30 years, it's changed a lot. More than I've just talked about. But so have you. So have people. And if you're still clinging to the idea that Thailand is your $500 a month escape pod, of course you need to wake up. The chance of that is next to nil. If you do only pay that much every month, it's because you paid everything up front. Like you've bought a house, you've got a car, you've got this, you've got that. And so the only thing you're really paying for is maybe your utilities and some food. You cannot expect the country to stay frozen in time just because maybe you liked it better back in the day. And I'll tell you what, I used to think, oh my God, Thailand is so fantastic. I still think it's really good, but it's modernized. That's what I'll say. It's modernized. It's not nearly as traditional unless you go out into the villages and those sort of places. But, what did you come here for? Did you come here for freedom? Well, if you did, then evolve with it or get left behind, because Thailand, of course, owes you nothing. If you respect it, then you'll get something back from it. So where and when are you living? Are you living now, or are you living in the past? Do you keep dreaming of what Thailand used to be? I don't. I remember what it was like, but you know what? It is what it is now. So anyway, that's all I got. Whew. Didn't mean to get so carried away there. Remember to smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you'd like to show your support for the channel, you can do so. Just hit the join button down below. You can join the VIP section for as little as $1.99 a month. And like I said before, you want to write me, you want to send me a Dear Scott letter, maybe you need a consultation, you need a little help with something, well, I can do that too. The email is anamericaninbangkok@gmail.com. That is all I have. Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di leo jerken mai. That is good luck and see you again. Take care. Dule di di.